Hi everyone and welcome to our full moon in Leo online tarot scopes for 2020. It's January the 28th, 2020, and this is for the full moon going into the waning moon until mid-February. So these cards have been drawn for the collective. So please only take what resonates for you and your personal journey. But these are around the energies and the themes of this particular lunar cycle. So if you're watching me live, give me a little hello, a little love heart, let me know where you're watching from. And we'll begin the reading in a moment. So I've got a couple of decks I'm going to be working with tonight. So first of all is one that I often use in these lunar readings, the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, which is a great one. And because it is the Leo full moon and it feels like we're all in need of a bit of lunar love, that Leo full moon love as well, is I'm going to be welcoming in the Universal Tarot, which is one of my beautiful favourites, the Healing Oracle cards by Tony Carmine Salerno, one of my favourite artists. So I'm going to shuffle both decks again. I've already done so once already, but we're just going to give the cards a good shuffle, and then we will draw 3 cards from each deck. So just welcoming in this beautiful lunar energy. I'm just adjusting the camera so you can see me, guys. I've got my lovely Aphrodite candle burning here from the Honeymoon Apothecary. I think I've mentioned them twice. I love their candles, guys. They're amazing. So just tuning in. What is it that we most need at this time under the Leo full moon for the collective? So this is a very fiery energy coming in already. So let me know, how these messages resonate for you. Let's see what we've got. So, okay, 3 from the Moonology, and I'm just going to draw 3 from the Universal Love Tarot as well. Just dropping in. And I've got my lovely moon filter on as well tonight. Felt like we needed a bit of extra sparkle. The Leo does like its sparkle. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Thank you. And one more card, please, for the Leo full moon. Okay, guys, let's see what we've got. So let's start with the Moonology cards. First card is Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So the message that feels to be drawing in around this card is sometimes we don't see it straight away because the seed is still growing in the earth at the moment. So have faith is the message here. Have faith because you're so close to stepping into the next version of self. So really trust in the growth that you have gone through and the growth that you are moving into as well. You know, the Gibbous Moon is that almost full. So it's like we're almost at this peak of our expression, but not quite there yet. So be patient as well. Okay, next card. Full Moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So the Leo full moon often highlights both our light and dark aspects, so our showmanship, our creative expression, our passion, our kind of, our grandest expression. I always think of the Leo is like the spotlight, it's very full moon energy, but it's full moon in the solar, so it's very, also very it's kind of like the coming into balance really means looking also at the shadow of Leo. And the shadow of Leo are sometimes those blocks to our fullest expression. Those blocks of I'm not good enough. Those little seeds of doubt, those experiences that perhaps when we were expressing our creative self, or those failures that we've had in our expression, those learning experiences. I don't actually believe in failure as in, that's the be all and end all. It's the growth that comes from those experiences. However, this is really about acknowledging those places within ourselves where we might need that bit of extra love. The Virgo can help us to organise, because what the Leo has is this kind of showmanship, this creative energy, and the Virgo can bring in that extra organisation, that sprinkle of magic to help to bring that into embodiment, to bring that expression through into the physical world, which is this beautiful union actually of the masculine and the feminine in our psyches, I feel. Okay, so let's have a look. Last one is step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. So yeah, the Lion energy, the Leo moon, is also in that place of courage. So what is it that we are being called towards? And perhaps this is to express ourselves creatively. Perhaps it is that we have some art or some writing or a creation that wants to get out into the world that lies outside of our comfort zone. So this is really calling to us. What is it that wants to be born through us, that wants to come through us? And even if this is asking us to step out of our comfort zone, what is it that we need in order to take that leap? Is it that we need to, find supportive others around us to, to encourage and support our growth, or is it to seed that in ourselves? What is it that we need to gift ourselves so that we can step forward and step out into the next version of self? What is it that we are releasing? Old limiting beliefs or behaviour patterns or places, people that no longer serve us, that no longer resonate with who we know we are inside. So it feels like a very following your North Star, following this inner feeling of rightness, this inner feeling of this is my direction, this is where I should be going, because we won't ever be led astray. But it's scary sometimes stepping out of our comfort zone. Our comfort zone is there for a reason. So it's also being gentle with ourselves, giving ourselves what we need, preparing for the journey, so that we have all that we need in order to step out and to shine as well. Okay, lovely one. So moving into the universal love. So this beautiful healing deck, spiritual growth. So spiritual growth really calls to us about integrating the lessons that we've gone through. So looking at the journey that we've taken, particularly over the last lunar cycle, but since the last Leo new moon, which was in the summer, what are the spiritual journeys that we've been on? What is the spiritual lessons that we've learned? And how may we now embody the lessons of that? So how do we bring that wisdom through into our action, into tangible changes in our outer world? Because the Leo really helps us with our expression as well. So how do we express ourselves differently? Our guardians, we have this beautiful guardian energy, the supportive energy as well. This also feels to be connecting in with those around us in our spiritual tribe, our spiritual support network, and our physical support network in the world as well. Who is it around you that you can lean on? Who is it around you who are your cheerleaders? The Leo energy, the king and queen, have their round table, their table of their circles, who they go to for advice. No king or queen rules on their own. That's part of being a king or a queen. So who are our guardian angels? Who are those who we can lean on, who we can bounce ideas off as well, to spark that inspiration, that creative fire as well, sharing our creative ideas. And lastly then we have the gateway. So we are birthing into a new place. This is very lots of symbolism there for the union of the masculine and the feminine, this energy of union and of birth and rebirth, and we have this new spring energy happening with the shift into Imbolc in a few days' time, happening over this lunar cycle. So this really feels like we are stepping into a gateway, into a new beginning, a new unknown space. And sometimes that can be a bit scary, to step into the unknown, but it's also exciting. So this is about really acknowledging that we are in a process of becoming, and not expecting ourselves to be fully there yet, because actually it's walking through the gateway in which where we will become who we're supposed to become, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's in the journey. The journey is what really allows us to embody, because it's through taking that journey that we become the king or the queen, or the hero or the heroine of our own life, our own story. So beautiful ones, I'm going to close the video there for this reading. You can follow me through Facebook or Instagram on the Live the Magic page, or subscribe on my YouTube channel as well. And for those of you who want to journey a bit deeper with me, I do hold bi-monthly lunar ceremonies and the lunar archetypes yearly journey as well. So please reach out to me, message me directly if you're interested. We have a free moon group and a monthly subscription group open for you. Welcome these beautiful circles if you're interested in journeying more with us. So I'll be back in a couple of weeks' time for our new moon ceremony, and until then, sending you all so much love. I look forward to hearing how these cards have supported you and what your journeys have been as well. So please message me on the video. Let me know in the comments what resonated, what didn't, what you want to see in these readings going forward as well. So much love to you, and have a magical full moon.